Hey guys, Mike the Vike here, back for yet another video. This time around, we're doing a Rust update video. I'm actually really excited for this month's update. It's a super duper good one. Before we go any further though, if you guys are interested in seeing more Rust updates from me, do let me know by leaving a like on the video. Helps a ton. And actually, if you're looking for a Rust server to join, feel free to check out the description. I just fully wiped my 2 servers, and I did a whole bunch of overhauls and performance improvements, so they're pretty nice. If you're looking for a nice modded server, definitely check mine out. Right off the bat is actually going to be the new main menu for the game, and just the user interface in general is so much better, and also like just way better overall. You'll see they've got these nice new backgrounds playing. They'll be different every time. The server browser is about 10,000 times better. The main thing that I'm so happy about is servers actually show up. There's been this pretty common issue where servers just don't show up for people, and I've had to troubleshoot this for ages and always thinking it's my fault when apparently it's not always your fault, which is kind of nice. So if you have ever had trouble not seeing my servers, by the way, you should be able to finally see them now, which is pretty fantastic. Another nice update is you can see how long ago the server wiped, so mine wiped 7 hours ago, by the way. The reason that's really important is the previous kind of trend would people would put the wipe date in their title, but a lot of servers would actually lie about the wipe date to kind of boost their player pop, because people would just want to join whatever server wiped most recently. This kind of confirms that the server is telling the truth, so that's quite refreshing. Beyond that though, just the server browser is way cleaner, and the whole user interface overall is just way better. I like that the item store is kept in-game now, and you can buy in-game. That's a lot more professional looking instead of going to a web browser. The option menu's vastly superior. All in all, just the UI is greatly improved. Yo, fellas, oh my god.
Yo, Mike.
Dudes, can I please borrow this horse
Weird to meet you.
for a update video?
Yeah, you can borrow it for a little
Okay,
bit.
bless your heart.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot.
I'm sure you guys already know, but just in case you didn't, they now made horses rideable in Rust, which is pretty awesome actually. This is kind of like the 1.0 iteration. Every horse on the map has a saddle on it, so you don't need to craft one or anything like that. From there, it's as simple as just, pressing E and riding. You can't go backwards on them,
If you hit
so I've heard.
control, it like goes up.
Wait, what's up? Sorry?
Pick control.
Oh hell yeah, that's cool. Alright, so if you press control, you could do a little whatever that neighing? Is that how you say that? And then shift is sprint, of course. Now you'll notice on the bottom right, there's a little power bar. The way it works is these horses need to be fed pretty frequently, so the stamina on this one is pretty low because it has been abused and not well fed. Anyway, so to fix that, you press space to get off, by the way. To fix that, you need to admin abuse and give it some food. Alright, so let's see. Oh sweet, there you go. So it's eating up the corn and the apples and stuff. And boom, let's see. Now, yeah, you can see bottom right, it's the stamina is improving. However, it's still not ideal, so actually let's keep going. Let's keep horse chill, dude, chill. So if you keep... Oh, not a gun. I don't think it eats guns. Basically, anybody can ride them, but it's a little expensive, like in regards to food, to kind of keep it yours. There's no way to kind of hold on to these things. There's no, like, way to secure them to your base. And they despawn currently if you leave them inside your base, even though you can store them there kind of with a garage door. Either way, though, honestly, none of that matters. It's just really awesome that horses are rideable and it's not, like, broken. Next up is actually some nice overhauls with weapon textures. I can't tell exactly which guns were affected, but particularly the custom SMG, the textures were definitely improved. Previously, they just didn't look too consistent, I would say. Now it's kind of more balanced and definitely higher quality overall. Another one that is definitely done is the pump shotgun. Oh, hello. They think I'm a player. let's hang on. Yeah, pump shotgun definitely got done. You can see it's a lot cleaner and just higher quality, like undoubtedly. Looks really sharp actually. And definitely I'd say the P250 got an overhaul. That looks clean. Oh, definitely Tommy gun is improved. So anyway, regardless, just the gun textures overall got buffed. Looks like the M92 textures got improved as well. But actually that leads me to the next thing. Weapon flashes or muzzle flashes got definitely greatly improved. Overall I would say that the flashes are smaller and more realistic and higher quality. A great example of this is the M92. There's almost no muzzle flash now, which makes it super easy to control because you can see your target while you're shooting. So like this is now like it was already a god gun, now it's even worse, you could say. The semi-pistol also improved. It just makes controlling rifles and pistols a heck of a lot easier. Also, slight side note, but thank you Rust devs for finally fixing the suppressor on the M39. Previously it was not attaching to the barrel, it was like floating below. Took you guys 2 months, but thank you. But another nice touch is that the muzzle flashes are also more realistic. So for example, you can see here, well, like I said, the muzzle flashes are smaller. If you attach a muzzle brake, the flash will actually, you know, exit the ports of the muzzle brake properly. You'll see the flashes are going left and right as per the design of the muzzle brake. The oil rigs got a bit of a loot nerf. They were known to be pretty overkill in regards to loot because you could just cycle these things pretty frequently and get hella loot, and it was awfully nice, but it was probably not too balanced. So now they've reduced the amount of loot you get from scientists on here. These things are still obviously worth going to, it's just that now it's not as easy for one group in particular to just, you know, cycle loot. They adjusted the respawn timers of the loot as well so that it can't be kind of farmed as easily. Next up, they made some adjustments to how ledges or edges of things work in game. Previously, it was kind of annoying to traverse some areas. If there was a small ledge, you'd have to jump over it, and it just seemed kind of excessive. They've now kind of improved this by, if it's a certain height, it will just automatically jump you over. This may not be the best example of it, but it's definitely going to make looting rad towns and monuments and stuff a little bit more convenient. Ledges like this. I don't know which ledges overall were affected, but this definitely seems a lot smoother. Lastly, the devs of course did some optimizations overall. It's not worth mentioning all of the particulars. As always though, if you suffered from some performance issues previously, definitely worth checking out Rust again to see if your FPS is any better. I know on the server side of things, stuff like the garbage collect, which I won't bother explaining what it is, but that got improved, so actually server performance should be improved overall as well. So that benefits everyone, which is great. But yeah guys, I think that's gonna be about it for this month's Rust update. Overall, I'm super happy with this one. There was a lot of nice polishing fixes, you know, such as the new user interface, cleaning up the muzzle flashes and the textures and things like that. Also, we got some great content. I mean, the horse riding is really, really cool, and I'm excited to see kind of the progression of that in next month's update. Anyways guys, that's gonna be about it from me. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.